Hello everybody. Welcome to the grammar lesson for Unit 5, Part 1. Okay? So, this is for your World League pages 68 and 203. Let's begin. So the goals for this, we are going to learn and practice the simple present in affirmative statements. We will look at spelling rules with S and ES endings, irregulars of do, go, and have, and we will also look at the simple present in negative statements. Let's begin with simple present affirmative statements. Okay? So, we use the simple present to talk about habits or routines, schedules, and facts. For example, she exercises every day. This is a routine or a habit. Our class begins at 6:40 p.m. This is a schedule, okay? And dogs have tails. This is a fact. So you see we have an example of a routine, a schedule, and a fact. She exercises every day. Our class begins at 6:40 and dogs have tails. So how do you make the third person singular? So if you're talking about he, she, it, we are going to add S to the end of the verb. For example, he drives to work, or she works in an office, or the bank opens at 9 a.m. Okay, you see all of these are he, she, it examples, so we add an S. Now be careful. Do not put the verb be in front of another verb in the simple present. So, for example, John works at a bank. This is excellent. This is a good example. But we don't say John is work at a bank. This is not a good example. We say we play basketball on Saturdays. Play is the verb. This is the simple present. It's excellent. We don't say we are play basketball on Saturdays. This is incorrect. Okay, so again, do not put be in front of another verb in the simple present. Okay, let's look at some spelling rules for the simple present. Okay, so this is adding S and ES. For most verbs, we add S to the third person singular form. Okay, it's that easy. You just add an S. For example, close becomes closes, loves, loves, stop, stops, dance, dances, open, opens, take, takes, exercise, exercises, play, plays, write, writes, feed, feeds, put, puts, work, works. So you see in all these examples, we just add an S, right? Add S, add S, add S, add S. Okay, so it's very simple. He, she, it, add S. But sometimes you need ES. So if the verb ends in SH, CH, S, X, and Z, use ES. So wash becomes washes. Dress, dresses. Buzz, buzzes. Teach, teaches. Relax, relaxes. There's another change though. So sometimes you change the I to a Y. When? So you change Y to I and add ES if the verb ends in a consonant plus Y. For example, look at carry. C-A-R-R-Y. R-Y is a consonant plus Y. So it becomes carries, I-E-S. Copy, P-Y. Copies, P-I-E-S. Study, D-Y. Studies, I-E-S. And pay, look at pay. Pay is interesting. Pay, just S, right? Why? Because it's A-Y. It's vowel Y, not consonant Y. Okay, let's look at some irregular verbs. Do, go, and have. As you know, English has many irregulars, so it's good to practice. Let's start with do. So let's conjugate do. So we say I do, I do, we do, you do, you plural, do, he, she, it does, they do. So he, she, it is irregular. We don't write DOS. It's DOES. Okay? He, she, it does. So be careful with the spelling. What about go? I go, we go, you go, he, she, it goes, and they go. So again, look, it's not GOS, it's GOES. Okay, so this is irregular. It breaks the rule. And let's look at have. I have, we have, you have, he, she, it has, they have. So it's not HAVES, right? It's HAS, irregular. He, she, it has. Let's look at some examples. She goes home at 6:30. He has a meeting at 2:30. John does the laundry on Sunday nights. We go to the beach on the weekends. They have a beautiful house. You do your homework every night. Okay. Let's look at how to make a negative statement in the simple present. So, to make a negative statement in the simple present, you need two things. You need do not or does not. For example, I do not go to the beach every day. She does not like coffee. We do not like we do not study math in this class. So notice how we put the do not or does not before the verb, right? Do not go, does not like, do not study. Also, notice that for he, she, it, we don't put the S on the main verb. So we don't say she does not likes. No, the S is on the do. So we only need the S one time. She does not like. You can also use don't or doesn't. For example, he doesn't work on Fridays. You don't have a dog. I don't want a new car. I like mine. So we can use the contracted form. He does not work or he doesn't work. You do not have or you don't have. I do not want or I don't want. So what's the rule? Add don't or doesn't before the main verb. Very simple, right? So, he doesn't run at night. As I said before, though, be careful. We don't need two S's, so we don't say he doesn't runs at night. No, the S is on the do verb, so he doesn't run at night. All right, you're now ready to practice on Canvas, so please do your classwork now and turn your work in on Canvas. Okay?